I hate when I make eye contact with people when they walk by.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
then you're like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah,
Like, do I wave? Do I give a head nod?
So we have a big day today, Marcus. Chrissy Banna's going to join us around 10:35, talk about the women's team.
Okay.
And they had a big edition yesterday and want to talk about this because I think Jeff Walls has got one of his better teams.
Are you going to let Chrissy just quarterback it and do her thing?
Yes. You know, she's a pro. She can just come in and she knows what to do. And then my guy Josh Jarbo is going to join us for a little bit of a segment in the second hour. He's I don't know. He's got like cameramen and stuff.
He got stuff going on.
Yeah, I got shoot this promo.
Speaking of, you know what's terrible.
So you want to use me and Marcus for a promo? I got you. Okay, fair enough.
Listen. I got no problem with it. And look, this is funny you say that. Two things, Steve. I was supposed to send you a message last night saying, well, I need to be closer to my bathroom today.
Sure.
So pass that along to Jarbo that I'm not going to be available, right?
That's okay. Yeah.
So the last time I was out at Dr. Nunley's, right, which I'm looking forward to going back soon.
I'm drinking out of a fresh Dr. Nunley Yeti today.
Okay. Shout out Dr. Nunley. Nunley Dentistry, by the way. People just, again, we can't. Marcus Maben cannot rave or endorse strongly enough about what he has done for my dental health, over the past 6 months.
Likewise.
He's done wonders, the whole staff. So anyway,
yeah.
I just so happened that I was the last client, right? On the last day I was in there, right?
Okay.
Steve, he got the camera crew in there. He has they're doing the videos, I'm sure he's doing the whole Josh Jarbo experience, just with the cameras following you and just doing the professional video. And he's like, hey, Marcus, hey, do you mind hanging around a little bit?
I know.
Listen, I was so sad because I wasn't dressed for the occasion at all, Steve. And I'm like, come on, don't do me like this, Dr. Dudley. I just got this hoodie on. I just got sweatpants and probably just camo stuff on. And I'm like, I don't want to represent Nunley Dentistry in this gear right here. I'm like, just maybe just. Can you edit it real good or something? Like, can you AI me in some better clothes or something? I was like, oh no. And I'm like, you don't want to do this to yourself. But I was like, and of course you picked today.
Right.
So if
I want to help out, I want to help out for sure.
If I'm featured prominently on the brochures or something to that matter, good people, now you know the backstory. I just said, Marcus, for what he's done for you, this is more than the least you can do.
That's what I say, man.
To participate.
And let me pass along to any of our great partners. Always welcome to if you need some video promotion or anything, we love
without question.
We love having you guys in and doing that. So that's not relegated to one. Anybody, we love opening that up for everybody. So yeah, man, it's another day. And
how do we best finish strong with the off season, Steve?
Yeah, that's kind of where my head's at. Is
the portal giveth and the portal taketh.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of like in the middle here, because I have a couple places to start. I can start just directly with, in my mind, the off season ends Saturday.
Three days from now.
For football. I'm speaking football. Now, hang on, let me give you two paths really quick, because we'll have to go down both of them at some point today, right?
Okay.
So one is I Saturday morning, I'll feel like, okay, the season started. This is preseason, this is now we're in game week. That's just how I'll look at it. Just Saturday. You could say technically Sunday, but I'm going to go Saturday because I'm going to go, okay, I'm right, I'm right here. And it's just a better finishing point for me. And then I'm in game week. And I heard Coach Paul Petrino talking about it. He's like, hey, things are kind of moving now from macro to Ole Miss specific, kind of we're in that range. So my mindset will change. One path for me is that we talk about today is, okay, where are we at? How do we finish that strong going into next week, which is game week? The other path is today that we have to go down is how do we talk about these teams going forward? Everything, and I mean college sports in general, Louisville specific, but every day there's a new ruling anymore. I just don't know who to, and the two kind of combined to touch because you brought it up. Who's in the portal, who's not, and it's like, okay, because D'Angelo Hutchinson, he gets here, and I guess he was like, I'm not dealing with that. So I'm going to go play somewhere else.
Wait a minute. Slow down, Steve. For those who don't know the D'Angelo Hutchinson news, let's just do a good job of making sure everybody's up to speed.
D'Angelo Hutchinson entered the transfer portal.
He wasn't already in the transfer portal.
No.
Okay.
But he did get. He was just exercising his ability to return for a 5th year at Louisville. Yes. Okay. But he was in that lawsuit with Mark Mitchell and those guys here in Kentucky that allowed him to now enter the portal. So, I think when you get here and you see kind of what Louisville has at safety and you go, hey, man, there might be somewhere else. I don't think it's anything wrong on his end or the coach's ends.
Is it a money grab?
Sure, a little bit. Probably because you're probably like, okay, I just tried to go in the NFL and couldn't, so I need to maximize my cash. And you don't think D'Angelo Hutchinson is it's probably more cash value upside to another school? Yeah,
every single 5th year guy who has put in work on this high level Power 5, guys who have picks and punt blocks against the Miamis of the world and made plays on the biggest stages and have a 5th year. It's a small select few of playmakers that are actually going to be available, and teams that are realizing they're like back against the wall defensive coaches are like, I need that guy now.
Right. However, then you get the SEC ruling yesterday, or not. I don't know if ruling's not
right.
The way to put it,
semantically,
statement,
either statement or assertion, or good job with that.
Where they essentially said, and they went a step further. The Big Ten said the NFL. The SEC made it clear to say, hey, we're talking NFL, NBA, and here's the problem. See, so yesterday you hear that, and things sounded like the kid Kentucky just got. You're like, oh, okay, well, if he signed the E10 deal, he's not eligible, but then maybe he didn't sign it, who knows? Right? It's like, okay, so who's eligible, who's not eligible? We don't really know. The ACC is most likely going to follow suit with this. Does that make Seth Trimble ineligible? Is he going to be eligible? I'm getting real close to, and it's hard to do in sports radio because we almost have to follow the story.
Yep.
But with basketball, I'm almost like, I just put it off. Because
put off the discussion and wait and see.
I mean, in my mind, like, of course, we're going to have to discuss it. I mean, we can't just not.
Yesterday, you made a statement. You said you are moving forward with the discussion about Seth Trimble as if he is on the team. Do you still feel that way?
No. And that's kind of what I'm saying is I feel like every show is almost obsolete the moment it ends. Because like yesterday, I would have said, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going forward. And then he joined the case, and it was like, okay, well, yeah, I'm going forward with, look, he's going to be eligible. And I still think he's going to be made eligible according to that case.
Because of his situation in particular.
Yeah, because he didn't sign anything.
He thought his eligibility was exhausted, which is what I said yesterday. He went under the assumption that his eligibility was exhausted, which now they're saying it may not have been.
Right.
Under
and
the
then
new law.
It's okay, but he did enter the portal, so I feel like his case is a little more cut and dry. However, the SEC also made a point to say, well, and something that would work against Kentucky is they said, well, and another thing that could block these guys is interconference transferring among these fifth-year guys or among these guys that come back.
Jesus.
But the same would go for Seth Trimble because he went from UNC to Louisville, right? So I'm just looking at what the SEC, and the ACC hasn't made a statement about this yet. I think everybody expects they will.
Boy, this feels like it's squeezing it. Boy,
it really does.
It feels like you put a smart person in a room and said, how do we squeeze this law? How do we write this law in particular to protect certain schools and entities?
And it's almost like there'll be a few players like the Bible talks about the eye of the needle. You know what I mean? That will.
That's a great phrasing. We want that one to go through, but we don't want that one to go through. Okay, so let's come up with a chart, and we're gonna list all the characteristics of this guy's case and this guy's case and this guy. How can we, bubble these guys and keep the majority out of it?
Yeah, and like I'm just watching from afar, and like I could see. Like, put rivalry aside for a few minutes and let's just talk about the sport. I could see Kentucky fans kind of going through it last night. Like that statement comes out. Oh, okay, well then there's no way Mitchell would be eligible. Well, then somebody's like, well, maybe he didn't sign an E10 deal. Okay, well then maybe that would make him eligible. And then somebody was like, well, maybe he did sign it. And then somebody come back and was like, yeah, but then it would be interconference transfer. And they're like, well, yeah, but then what about this guy that could do it? And then I'm watching this on Twitter happen just as I'm checking Twitter. And then it's like, okay, well, yeah, okay, he didn't do this. But then there's an article that says he technically was listed on the Nuggets roster. So he wouldn't be eligible because it said that if you list them on a roster, then they're not. And it was like, I saw myself. Like, okay, when I saw that, the immediate rivalry part of it, you're like, ha, he didn't get eligible. And then you immediately go, Jesus, God, I see myself doing this in a week with Seth Trimble. And just.
Okay, well, how about this?
Exhausted already.
How about this, Steve? Luke, what do you think?
Hey, there we go. How about Luke Kelly on the board?
I honestly don't know. I feel like Seth Trimble will end up being eligible.
Yeah, elaborate, Luke, please.
I don't think he, as far as I'm aware, he didn't sign anything with anything in the NBA, correct? And the whole thing that the SEC did was anybody who went and signed anything professionally can't. So that's why Mark Mitchell's thing is so huge, and why I was surprised Kentucky voted. Why they unanimously,
because they said that's a good point, Luke. Because it was 16-0, Marcus.
Yeah. Kentucky agreed.
Luke, say it with emphasis. Say it with commitment.
Kentucky agreed to go against the guy they just signed. That was a huge deal. Like everybody was talking about it for a week. Are they not going to get this guy?
Yeah.
And then
Luke,
fully go against him. And so that's why I think Seth Trimble is going to be eligible. Like the ACC is probably going to follow suit with the SEC because that's It's just gonna happen.
Everybody's gonna follow suit.
Luke,
Luke,
introduce
well done,
yourself.
Luke.
Well
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
I put the
how about
pressure
that?
on you. Listen, introduce yourself to the 93.9 audience and tell them something interesting about yourself that people would find fascinating and try to petition for you to replace Nikki. Give us something.
Well, I don't want to act like I'm taking the guy's job.
It's okay. No, we're looking for people to take the job. So please.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Well, as you heard, my name's Luke Kelly. I'm in sport administration here at U of L.
Here at U of L.
Big into sports. I played baseball all my life. Mostly into baseball. Recently, have been getting more into basketball.
Sure.
Like to watch basketball. I watched my first soccer game a couple days ago.
It's awesome.
I'm about a year. You're about a year ahead of me, where I've kind of.
How did you get so lucky for the Are you talking about the Louisville, Kentucky game? Was that your first soccer game?
No. Okay, so I also work for the broadcasting studio.
Okay.
And so
on campus here.
Yes, on campus here.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when I'm not here, I'll be instead helping like produce and film a lot of the games that you'll see live on TV that you can watch. And this fall we haven't gotten all of the student workers yet. And so they're having people from previous years come in, and I've done. If you've watched any of the Louisville soccer games that have been played at Louisville, I have been the sole camera operator thus far.
No kidding.
Okay. Now that's interesting.
And so those were the first games I watched. And I guess the UK Louisville game technically would have been the fourth soccer game I've seen. And that was electric.
How nuts was that?
That was awesome.
We played the call yesterday. It was fantastic.
Dude.
Camera work was a little shaky, but
yeah,
I'm kidding.
I'm back. But yeah, so like I don't even know how the game truly works yet.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Well, but if you understand sports, like, so I started soccer about a year ago, kind of watching it and kind of getting into it. And I understand sports though. So like I could pick up on it, but the only way you pick up on it is just watching it.
Yeah.
So you're going to, I guarantee you do that by the end of the year. You're going to be like, yeah, no, I know what this is. I know, it's like you'll go from Ted Lasso to just a pro. Like,
yeah, I'm going to have to watch Ted Lasso.
Oh God.
Like now that I've actually watched
you gotta
soccer,
watch it.
I've only heard good things about the show.
It's the best show.
Leo's been trying to get me on it for months.
It's incredible. Wow, that was actually
good.
We were talking about Luke in the back, and Andy said it's Luke Kelly. He said it sounds like he's a country music singer. I was like, I said, would you be surprised if I said I was up at Caesars, Southern Indiana, watching Luke Kelly? You'd be like, oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, funny thing is, I think Nick said that it was either Nick or Andy yesterday said it was like, sounds like you're going to be opening for Chris Stapleton or something. My family is all from Eastern Kentucky. My mom went from elementary to high school with Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton sang at my parents' wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God, Nick is done.
Nice guy.
Nick's is done.
Yeah, Nick's in trouble.
Nick,
that's fantastic. Fantastic.
Okay, Steve, back to it.
Yeah, thank you, Luke. I appreciate that, man. We just want to make sure everybody knew who you was. And great answer, and a great point. Marcus, one thing he said, and
now you have an open mic, Luke.
Yeah, right.
You've earned your right to chime in at any time.
I can talk now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got to check, because one time we threw to a kid and he almost passed out. Like legitimately, like I was like, oh my God, like Marcus threw to him, and then he was sitting there, and like his face turned white, and he said like one word, and then he like ran out.
Because listen, don't get it confused. Everybody wants to do a sports debate show. Everybody at some point, if you enjoy any sports, you've thought to yourself, I could do that.
Yeah, no, I like living with Leo last year. He'd come home and be like, yeah, I was talking on the radio. Excuse me? That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm happy to be here.
They said, by the way, the vice president is listening of the station. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he had a great point. So you kind of got like this Forrest Gump vibe. Not in your voice or how you are, but I know.
Interesting,
what you're saying. You're like, yeah. Well, so I recorded soccer games. Chris Stapleton sang at my parents' wedding.
Right. I'm seeing Drew's text now.
You never seen Forrest Gump? Oh, okay. You know what? But I've got to get used to that, because
that's a fact, Steve.
He says he's never seen Forrest Gump, and immediately I want to be like, dude, what's your deal?
10 years ago, I could give you the electric chair for that, but it's like, you forget.
But I'm like, no, I'm turning 40 next month. Like, it's like, you got to understand, there now they're young punks that have not watched the movies you've watched.
You know what? I'll watch it tonight just for you.
And listen,
Just for you.
it's fantastic, and he's so right because he just ends up in like the biggest moments, like Watergate's happening. And he's on the phone, like somebody's down there in the.
I just said that. Tell us something interesting about yourself, and he said Chris Stapleton sang at my parents' wedding.
Yeah,
and that was just a side note of all the other parts of his stories.
You mean Chris Stapleton, who joined Whitney Houston as the two greatest national anthems of all time at the Super Bowl? Oh, that guy? Yeah.
You mean Tennessee Whiskey?
Yeah. Okay. What part of Eastern Kentucky, if you don't mind me asking?
Johnson County.
Okay.
Paintsville. Shout out.
How about that? Paintsville.
That's where I am the furthest west family member in my family.
Okay.
Everyone else is in like
deep Eastern Kentucky.
That's
the
funny.
Wow.
Family. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Paintsville impressed me. My senior year of high school in 2005, it was at the state tournament, and Paintsville came, and those towns, that was my first taste of like the state tournament, and like they brought their whole town.
Dude,
the entire city of Paintsville was there.
Being in Paintsville, like Johnson Central.
We played Johnson Central. Yeah.
Those kids are big.
No, it was amazing. Yeah.
They're, man.
Yeah.
The sports out there are awesome.
I know. No, listen, I'm with you on that. Like you go down into the state and it is just like, I think the best basketball, I'm partial because I coach here in the city at Male. Mm. I do think the best overall talent basketball is played here in the city, but I don't think anything matches when you go out in the state and you're 3,000 people be at a game.
Yeah.
Just like it's nothing. When we played Perry Central, and like when we went in, it was the arena, Marcus. And remember, this is me as a sophomore in high school, right? I never got to see this before. We go in and I'm like, it's all the way around. Like it's all the way around, there's, and I'm like,
full tilt. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh. And then it's packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole eastern side of the state is really like, they rally around, like there's rivalries, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
But if one of those teams from Eastern Kentucky, if they make the play, if they go to Rupp and they play in the state tournament, you bet that all of them are going to be there supporting that high school.
I know. I know.
Great point.
I know.
I tell you what, let's do this. Let us go ahead and take a break so we can get ready for our special guest to join. I tell you what, when we come back, Luke, if you bring us back, get a little Tennessee whiskey to bring us back.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
And also, you let me know when to start back speaking. You have to give me a cue because we get James on here, and James will just wait and say, "You can go," and Nikki says, "Go." So you basically, we need you to come up with your umpire, however you're gonna say it. Hit it, Maven, or just whatever you're gonna say to bring us back.
You can do the Nate Huber.
Yeah, you're right. So come up with your punch out call to bring us back from the break. So let's take a quick commercial break. Keep it locked here on 93.9 The Ville.
When big moments happen in Louisville athletics, it plays here on 93.9 The Ville.
Lobs it out front, Cochran, 2 seconds, 1, that'll do it. The bad news birds will follow the Yellowbrook Road right to Minneapolis. For the 4th time ever, the Cards are going to the Final Four. They defeat Michigan tonight by the final score of 62-50.
We are your flagship for the Cards, 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
Life was simple when you were a kid. When you played football in the house, the worst that could happen was a broken vase. Not good, but not that expensive. Kids today, they're breaking tablets, laptops, and smartphones. Yikes. Luckily, Tech Restore can fix all your devices and fix them fast. Their techs are Apple and Lenovo certified, trusted by the brands that built your device. They're like a superstar athlete signed to a team-friendly contract. Tech Restore, saving your ass one device at a time.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
Tune in Saturdays at 11 a.m. for the Worry-Free Retirement with Tony Walker. Get practical tips and straightforward strategies to help you navigate your way into and through retirement. That's Tony Walker Financial, Saturdays at 11 on 93.9 The Ville.
Buy one wash at Mike's Car Wash. Get 1 month of unlimited washes free. Buy one wash, get a month of washes free, plus free vacuums for all unlimited customers. Stop by any Mike's Car Wash location for details. Open daily, 7 a.m.
CARDS. It's Pat Kelsey bobblehead night Friday at Louisville Slugger Field. The first 2,000 fans will receive their special Pat Kelsey bobble. And Saturday, bring the kids out for Peanuts Halloween night. Kids of all ages will enjoy a Snoopy meet and greet. Friday and Saturday also offer up post-game fireworks. Sunday, more family fun. Team autograph day on the field pregame. For tickets and details, visit patsbaseball.com.
Louisville fans know sports. We also know there's a difference between cost and value. Well, the same is true in real estate. Some brokers like to lead with being the cheapest option in town. But that's not me. The only number that matters is what ends up in your bank account after closing. Because are you really saving your hard-earned equity if your house sells for tens of thousands of dollars less than it should? So when it's game time, choose experience, proven strategies, and most importantly, results. I'm Josh Jarbo, the proud principal broker owner of RE/MAX Empire. My number is 502-216-7590. Visit my website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com. As always, mention you heard it here on 93.9 The Ville and receive up to a $10,000 seller's credit. Go Cards.
The boss wants me to tell you about everything at the Kentucky State Fair in this commercial. So, here goes. Dairy cows, dancers, duck slide, elephant ears, escape artists, cooking demos, fancy horses, street tacos, street jugglers, kiddie coasters, talent shows, stunt riders, stilt walkers, livestock, live music, carousels, caricature, food court, fun exhibits, funnel cakes, Freddy Farm Bureau, thrilling rides, games galore, ag land, astro wheel, rock and roll, serious shopping, groomed goats. And that's not the half of it. The Kentucky State Fair is August 20th through 30th. Buy your tickets online and get free parking. Go to kystatefair.org.
Here's what you missed on the Diener Show.
This is not 1987. They're going scholarship. Well, that's not even like. When you think there's roster limitations, is that what you think? Are you under the impression that they're anywhere near those roster limitations?
So LSU,
oh, there's a rule on that now.
LSU's over the 105.
And what's the penalty for that?
Nothing.
There is no penalty. There are no rules except for Tennessee, where you can't have an agent buy you a plane ticket.
Weekday morning, 7 to 10 on 93.9 The Ville, ESPN 680 and 105.7.
Used to spend my nights out in the ballroom.
Oh, crap. Will be one of the most valuable resources one can have. If you agree with this sentiment, then DFH Company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we use at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222, or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Steve is my eyes and ears in the studio, so you can set it up and take it away, Steve.
Well, I get to bring in, and now that we're getting back into the season, we can start having we're having her. Look, I said, just bring her in. God, look, because I'm going to screw up the intro, and I'm like, now that it's back in the season, you're allowed to come back on. You know, like I'm terrible.
You are going to say something,
that, bro.
Always welcome in. Chrissy makes me nervous. I always screw up when I'm around her. Look, how about that? Welcome back in, Chrissy Vanna. God, it's good to hear from you.
I never would react that way.
How bad was that intro? Like, oh God.
No, you're right. I absolutely would have said something of the sort to you if you had introduced me that way.
As you should have. Yeah. Listen, how have you been? Something that we bond on. You know, Christy and I, people are like, oh, how did you guys become friends? I'm like, two things. It's very simple. We had a pineapple on pizza conversation. We didn't know each other from nothing, just from Twitter, right? And we had a pineapple on pizza and a PSL conversation, and we were like, we're friends.
Look at us.
And from that moment on, we moved forward with the friendship from that point on. But how have you been enjoying the first couple days of pumpkin spice season?
Well, here's the thing. I'm not really a Starbucks kind of girl. I'm more of a local coffee shop kind of girl, Quill's being my personal favorite. But if you know, Heine Brothers has had their pumpkin back for much longer than a couple of days. So I was already dipping into the pumpkin flavors about a week ago.
Yeah, listen, I'm not, I told you know, and I think you agree with me on this. Like I do Dunkin' sometimes out of convenience of where I live, but it's, it's still not, that's not coffee.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there.
Okay.
I don't want to hear the BS out of convenience where you live speech over Dunkin'. When you live in Norton Commons and you have a Quills and a Crust and Crunch, get out of here.
I know. And that's like, so I'm like, that's my super, super lazy. Like, well, yeah, but I got to get out of my car to go to Quills. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I do love the Quills over there, though. They're the best workers in there. They're just so nice.
Yeah, they're fantastic over there.
Okay, Chrissy, listen, you can talk all sports.
I was going to say, you know how to quarterback this thing.
She is fantastic. She could come in here and talk football with us, men's basketball with us, whatever. But you are a pro when it comes to Jeff Walls and the Louisville Cardinals on the basketball court on that realm. So we got a major pickup, and I'm going to say it like this, and then I want you to confirm, deny, whatever it is. For me, I saw that pickup yesterday, and I go, oh, my God. Like, I think this could be one of the better rosters we've had. And as well as what you're bringing back. So if somebody says, hey, I'm not a pro in the roster, help me out with this. Chrissy, talk to us about what the Cards are going to have on the floor this year.
Yeah. So I'll start with Amaya Joyner, who was the big commitment we got from LSU yesterday. She actually started at East Carolina. That's where she did her first few years. I think she had like 40-something double-doubles when she was at East Carolina. But for LSU, she was averaging 9.2 points and 7.5 rebounds, which is pretty dang good. She had exhausted all of her eligibility, but through all of these new lawsuits going on, she is suddenly eligible to play again. And as of right now, she is currently eligible to play on the roster this season. I think the final hearing is coming up on August 31st. But Joyner's an incredible player and a big pickup for Jeff Walls and this team. She adds a lot to the front court. And when we're talking about front court, we're already talking about bringing players back. Joyner has experience. She's been in the game. She played SEC basketball last season. She's been exposed to a lot of really elevated high-level talent on the court. But she's coming back and playing in a front court with McKinley Randolph and Ayla Fiston-Balolu, which is going to be incredible for this team. Ayla's coming back as a senior. We saw a massive improvement in her last year. And McKinley Randolph really took really big strides toward the end of last year as well. So bringing those two back and adding Joyner in is going to be an incredible addition for this team. And not to mention who we've got in the backcourt. We've got Tajiana Roberts coming back. We've got Amari Berry coming back. Rebecca Graves is back, who didn't see a ton of playing time last year, but I would expect to see her a little more this year. And we're also adding people like Peanut Cradle. We've got Maya Epps and Zamaria Jones as well as Prawl. So this roster is really well balanced in the front court and the back court. It's a full roster. I would expect to see Jeff playing around with a lot of different rotations early in the year. I think it's going to be a really, really fun team to watch.
You know, here's the thing for last year that I noticed was, you know, like South Carolina comes to town and, you know, and just games like that. And we always kind of put them in a different category, the UConns, the South Carolina. It's like, okay, that's who we're trying to reach. It was like the first time we played that team, and I walk away feeling like I think we lost the game more than they won it. Like, you know, and it was, I have never really felt like that because you know what I'm saying, Chrissy? Like for years, we would be so good and so much, you know, hey, we made the Final Four, we made the title game. And then you play UConn, it's like, we never really had a shot. You know, and they're just so much better. It did not feel that way last year.
With the South Carolina game, that's one that Dave and I went back to several times throughout the season, during all of our post-game shows.
Yeah.
Every time we would talk on the drive, we always went back to that South Carolina game because that game was such a winnable game for Louisville. And even though we walked away losing that game, you saw a change in the team as a whole from that point forward.
Yes.
It was a turning point for that team. And I think taking Taj Roberts out of it and what happened to her at the end of that game, as far as missing the shot, taking that out of it, you saw a lot of confidence built in a lot of the other players. And I think that was such a massive turning point in last season for that team. And I will always look back at that game as one of the best games I've ever gotten to watch in the Yum Center. It was an exciting game. It was a fun game to watch. Always hate losing, but when you play a South Carolina team, a Dawn Staley South Carolina team that close at home, you've always got to take away some of the positives from that one.
Yeah, and Duke was another one that it was kind of, you know, listen, you come up on the short end of the stick a couple times, but I mean they were a really good team last year, and you're right there. It's like and I know I don't want to sound like it's not loserish, but it was the difference in feeling like last year, like, no, I'm at the table now. Like, and then when the transfer portal comes up, and I remember, and you could probably speak to this a little more clear. I mean, I'll say it like I'm a 5-year-old, but Jeff Walls mentioned, you know, after the season last year, he said, and he used the word I think he used the exact word, re-signed. You know, he was like, basically, we have pretty much our core group all already re-signed to come back. And that was wild.
It made portal season way less stressful. I will say that. For him to just come out almost immediately and say, yep, they're all coming back. It's a done deal. Yeah. They're here to stay. That was such a relief and gave us so much to look forward to going into this season. So at that point, any additions we made were just that, additions and very positive additions. So it felt really good to have that core group coming back. This is a core group that so many times Dave and I have touched on. If we can keep them together through their senior year, they're going to build something really special. And that's exactly what they've been doing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So as we get into the season this year, we'll definitely, you know, want to hear more from you. Have to have you in studio some.
For sure.
Yeah, you know, just hearing, because again, once we got that news yesterday, and it's funny because I mean, you're such a resource. Like when it comes to
give me a player comp.
Yeah,
give me a player comp before we get you out of here.
Yeah, from for Joyner.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, like you know, it can be anybody, but I mean, you know, a former Card, possibly.
Here's what I'm hoping to see. I'm hoping she's a very physical player, So I'm hoping to see a lot of Olivia in her.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of that fight down low. I was trying to come up with someone that people who are listening may have seen a lot of. And I think Olivia is a good one. I think Joyner's going to give us a lot of that physicality that we would see from Olivia, especially her junior year when she was really pushing hard. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that out of her. I think that's a really good comp.
That's a great comp because I think yesterday Marcus had come up with Mahisha Hines Allen, which is she's such a good player, and it's like, not saying, but Olivia, but again, that's why you're the pro. That's probably even better of a true player comp. And my God, if you added an Olivia Cochran type player in late August, wow.
Yeah.
That's
they're
incredible.
They're gonna make a deep run, and Kentucky's gonna be decent this year.
Sure.
I hate giving them any credit ever, but it is what it is with their coach down there at this point.
I know.
We don't have the full ACC schedule, but the ACC schedule is usually a fun one to watch. And we've got UConn coming to the Yum Center this
early,
year.
right?
So
that's November, right?
It's November 15th. Yeah. And that's a Sunday game. So I expect that one to be a packed house.
Cool. Yeah.
And they're playing down in Austin. They're playing Texas this year as well. And if you keep up with women's basketball at all, SEC schools, they come to play.
Yeah.
They fight hard. So that ought to be a good game as well. Rebecca Graves on her roster, her sister actually played at Texas, played basketball. So that's always fun. They have the same sideline persona. Like they're both not seeing an exceptional amount of playing time, but they're the biggest cheerleaders and sitting on their bench. So they're a lot of fun to watch as well. They've got a heck of a schedule coming up. I'm excited to, I get kind of the same feeling when South Carolina came to the Yum Center last year and we got to see Dawn Staley coach in person. I always feel the same way about Gino. Legends are legends. I like Gino and Jeff Walls and Gino have a lot of respect for each other, as Jeff Walls and Dawn Staley have a lot of respect for each other. The only coach we don't have respect for is Dolores Umbridge down there at LSU.
And I was already ready to throw that out there with Joyner. I was going to say, and she was fantastically coached, by the way.
Listen.
All right.
It felt good to get one from her. It felt good.
Oh, that's so true. Chrissy,
thank you so much.
We'll do it. We'll do it more on a more regular basis now. Have you on here, and always appreciate you taking time out of you're a mom, you're a hard worker, you're everything, but dang, you're really good at this, so appreciate you taking time. I'm gonna start
calling in just for the compliments.
I know, right? Yes, listen, I know this is
that's one of the perks of radio.
One of the text lines said, somebody on the text line said, listening to Steve talk to Chrissy sounds like just a total husband, just like agree with everything you say. Yeah, absolutely. Whatever you say is right. No, appreciate you, my friend. Always good chatting with you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Chris. That is Chrissy Banna. She is she's one of the along with Dave Skull, one of the hosts of the women's basketball postgame show here on 93.9 The Ville.
Keep her locked in. Yeah, like I said, if you follow women's basketball, if you follow the women's sports, or just sports period, like I said, keep her locked in. Check her out on our social medias and all that good stuff.
Yeah. So we're excited.
Oh, no! I should have asked why I had her on the phone. Gosh darn it!
What'd you do? What'd you forget?
She is one of our. We would consider her the culinary expert.
She's an amazing cook
of 93.9.
Like legit. Yes, legit.
So I did a thing, Steve.
Okay.
Actually, I'll lead with the second situation. The second situation was this morning.
Okay.
So Steve, I had been having this little craving, right? And I it's just one of those food itches that you just like, it's something you used to like, but you hadn't had it in years and years and years. And you're like, I need to circle back around and see if I still like it. Right.
Yeah.
So this morning, Steve, I went and got a strawberry yogurt. Right.
Okay.
I used to love yogurt, Steve. I used to love yogurt. Then
I
it just
still do.
stopped. It just stopped. When was the last time you had a yogurt?
Yesterday, I had a toasted marshmallow. Yes, a toasted marshmallow Greek yogurt.
Where did that come from? Or you just keep yogurt around, kind of like snacky?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yogurt's one of my go-tos, man. Like
okay, I did not know that.
I've moved over to Greek yogurt.
Uh-huh.
You know, you got to kind of get used to it at first when you have one,
because the lack of sugar is terrible.
Yeah. I know. But now I get like look, where's my ladies in the back? You guys eat Greek yogurts? Do we got Greek yogurts back there? Come on. So I have.
They said yes.
Yeah, I know. So I knew.
So it's a snack. It's a snack that you don't feel guilty about. Is why you go with the yogurt.
So like I get the toasted marshmallow. It's like a toasted marshmallow Greek yogurt.
Look, Nikki got right back on that. Nikki got on it, didn't he?
Yeah.
He saw the text line.
yeah. Look, all the text lines like, man, it looks pretty good. Man, I'm Greek.
Yeah. Okay. Yogurt.
But yeah, no, we have yogurt at the house all the time, man.
Okay,
I have a drawer that is mostly yogurts. It's like strawberry cheesecake Greek yogurt.
Okay.
It's toast. Like I said, I like the toasted marshmallow. Keep going. There's one I like that's it's like a honey drizzle vanilla Greek yogurt that I got in there. It's fantastic.
Okay. So I just been going past that aisle on my way back to get sour cream or something. You know, you just go by and you just eventually it's like, well, do I even like this? It's probably been 10 years since I had yogurt, right?
Yeah.
So I had some this morning. I gotta admit, I wasn't ready for the yogurt part of it. You know, just like, you know, I usually don't eat things that consistent or of that consistency. You know, it's either like that's more like a dip. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I just wasn't.
Are you talking like just like a yo play?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just wasn't ready for the consistency, but by the third bite, I was like, "It's okay. It's not bad." I remember kind of why I like this a lot. You know, like that.
Yeah, because like I do like my favorite yogurt overall is probably like a peach. Like a peach yo play, just regular with no, you know, not diet or anything. I like just the regular one, but like I could eat a ton of those. So that's why I always do the Greek yogurts. Or like listen, there's one, Marcus, you got to try them. Okay. So it's like, they're like little squares and it's got like some toppings in one side and you just dip over.
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah, and it's so satisfying because I take it and I just dip it over and then I mix it all up and it's just there's like little chocolate chips and dark chocolate chips, which are also an aphrodisiac. Apparently, I didn't know that. Somebody else said that. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Chocolate chips are an aphrodisiac.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Okay, yes, I did. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
reading it on Amazon now.
Yeah, so you're eating Greek yogurt. You're aroused. Life is good. You're like, this doesn't get better. It doesn't get better.
Okay, so now I got to crush it. Look, all that delicious tastiness and on yogurt conversation, I got to bring it to a screeching halt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
make good mayonnaise with Greek yogurt, by the way.
What?
Make good mayonnaise with Greek yogurt.
Oh, okay.
Pops made me this like healthy aioli. It was fantastic.
I was like, all right.
As you were.
Okay. Thanks.
So, Steve.
Awesome.
Yeah, we've just been talking about yogurt the last 10 minutes. But when I chime in, F Nikki, yeah, what a jackass. Yeah, everyone's having a good time.
He's like, I'm making great mayonnaise. It's like, awesome.
Here's a great fish.
Yeah. Oh, let me catch that dead fish. Here we go. Thank you. Now I've got this.
Okay.
You can put that aioli on it and it'd be delightful.
Speaking of dead fish, you want to know what I purchased, Steve?
I'm listening.
And I'm going to force myself to try it. And I spent last night coming up with, how am I supposed to try this? Caviar.
Okay. Oh, no. No, that's not going to work. Yeah. Nick, will you let Jarbo in, please?
Elaborate, Steve.
Heck yeah. Actually, I'm going to send the girls to do that.
Okay. Fair enough.
Elaborate, Steve.
No, is it fish eggs? Is that not what? Yeah, no. No.
I have to try it, Steve. I looked at so many videos of everyone looking so high society with their caviar.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm not eating caviar.
There was a time in your life where you would have never ate sushi, Steve.
Yeah, that's true. But that is true. But I'm not eating. I'm not eating.
You eat chicken eggs?
Caviar. Yeah, no, I do eat chicken eggs. That's a big difference. That's a big difference than whatever.
Shrimp
caviar.
are the roaches
of
the sea, Steve. You eat shrimp.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen, dude. Like, I'm sorry. That's not. It doesn't work that way, man. I'm not doing it. So
it's caviar, Steve. It's very
I'll
healthy.
say this. Okay, well, you give it a go, because actually this has been a conversation in my home.
Okay, I'm listening.
And I'm like, yeah, just about wanting to try that. And I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, I want.
Why do you sound so resolute about this, Steve?
Because it's fish eggs, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's fish eggs. I'm not eating it. Yeah, I'm just not doing it. Yeah, and it's like, and just the manner of the way you eat it.
All you do is take it with the mother of pearl spoon, and just
you take it,
put it.
Like, yeah, that's not.
All you do, Steve, is put a little dabble on like a little pancake thing, like a little mini pancake, or a little cracker, or just something.
Can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I can't do it, man.
Are you going to go to your grave having never tried caviar?
I will. That's just, I've got some things, and I try a lot, because you're right. I would not have thought I would be such a sushi guy. And now I'm a big sushi guy.
Right.
But yeah, right. Like so, but I'm not.
You draw the line at caviar.
Not a chance.
Mr. Norton Commons High Society draws the line at caviar.
Not a chance, brother. No, it will never happen. I assure you of this.
See, now you're just purposely trying to dig your feet in the ground.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm like, you're sick. Actually, you know what? You're gross. Actually, they say people that eat caviar probably commit crimes. So maybe you need to go see somebody. How about that?
Go ahead and play us out, Nikki.
Yeah, play us out, Nick.
So I can become the caviar bandit.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna look up every single horrific stat on Google
from caviar eaters.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell people, like, you probably should stop hanging around Marcus. Like, he's got some weird stuff going on. Like, there's some really odd stuff going on over there. So
93.9 The Ville.
Ravens football plays here.
Lamar keeps it. Reed option running to the right. Gets outside the number. Touchdown, Ravens! Lamar Jackson.
It's preseason game 3 for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens hosting the Commanders.
So I just thought that, the work that we put in and the preparation that we had showed up. And again, just kind of pleased with everybody involved in the operation.
Pre-game coverage begins Friday at 6, right here on your home for the Ravens, 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
Genesis Diamonds' epic engagement ring event is coming. It's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only at Genesis Diamonds, Shelbyville Road Plaza. For one weekend only, experience the complete collections of the world's most sought-after bridal designers, Baraggio and Tacori, exclusively at Genesis Diamonds. During this special event, explore the entire Tacori collection, including hundreds of the latest styles, and save up to $5,000 on your engagement ring. American-made and handcrafted by master artisans in California, Tacori rings are known for their hidden details, unmatched quality, and timeless beauty. If every ring you've seen is starting to look the same, you're shopping in the wrong place. We're also bringing in a fresh selection of GIA certified diamonds in every shape and size, direct from the cutters, so you can create your perfect ring from the ground up. Enjoy special event incentives, 0% interest financing, and up to $5,000 in savings. Genesis Diamonds, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Shelbyville Road Plaza. Don't just find a ring, find the one.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text SPARK to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text SPARK to 215-215. That's SPARK to 215-215. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Wawa's your all-day destination for whenever you need a little something extra. A little something dreamy, like a strawberry cheesecake cream smoothie. A little something tropical, like a pina colada float. Or a little something to dig into, like a caramel cookies and cream parfait. Sweet cravings, midday rewards, late-night treats. Wawa's your all-day destination for ice cream parfaits, floats, and cream smoothies. Gotta have a Wawa.
When you call Peterman Brothers, you don't just get service.
You get service with significance.
That means field professionals highly trained in heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical service.
Who care about your home as much as you do.
With the capacity to get to you tomorrow, not next week.
A maintenance plan packed with value.
And multiple pricing options to fit your specific budget.
Feel confident in your home. Visit PetermanHVAC.com to experience the difference of service with significance.
Introducing the 1909 Society, the new giving society of Louisville Athletics. Become a member and unlock exclusive access, premium experiences, and insider benefits while supporting student athletes. Through the 1909 Society, donor generosity ensures Louisville Athletics is positioned not just to adapt, but to thrive in the rapidly changing college athletics landscape. Join today and be part of the legacy. Visit gocards.com/1909 Society to learn more.
The college football season kicks off Saturday with North Carolina facing off against TCU in Ireland. Coverage begins at 11:30 right here on 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
It's been a really messed up week. 7 days of torture, 7 days of bitter, and my girlfriend went and cheated on me. She's a California dime, but it's time for me.
possible price. And it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utility, sump, affluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217. Or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Dude, Luke Kelly is on it, man. Listen, he's no joke. And listen, for this segment in the studio with me, we're going to be joined by my guy Josh Jarbo, Remax Empire. So, what's your title? Like, you are like really important, and like to me, you're Josh. Yeah. You know, to me, you're Josh that got me suspended. Like, you know, and so from
you're the upper class.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. And then Josh just doesn't show up to practice the next day, and we show up all hungover, and I'm like, this freaking dude didn't even come. And now
I was still technically very tired.
Yeah. You're sleeping in the backseat of a car.
That was in the parking lot.
So anyway,
Perkins fell over shooting free throw. I did.
Yeah. Now we're older and mature. Yeah. And
I do want to have an official title for Josh.
Yeah.
I'm the principal broker owner. But
it means you make a lot of money.
No, so the first 5 letters of being a broker is typically what happens. So,
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
You go broke.
Yeah, fair enough. I know.
Special kind of crazy to do what I do. I mean, I'm passionate, and I felt like I had a calling for it. It was like an honor and like a duty responsibility.
I mean, your
to keep
grandma was
the legacy going.
The best. Yeah, just the best.
We
that stuck around. I felt like I owed it to them. You know?
Well,
we do feel like all our jobs are like it's a great life when you feel like what you do in life is a public service. Like I said, we joke around all the time, but Steve and myself also agree. It's like when you do this on a daily basis and you feel like you're bringing some good. It's a great feeling. First things first.
No doubt.
Caviar or no caviar?
So fish eggs for me, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I've tried
done it though.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, maybe my palate is just too redneck, Bullitt County. I mean, I don't know.
Because I've learned. Because Josh is like me. Like we're Bullitt County kids that now live out in the Prospect, Crestwood area. I mean, Brentwood out there. So
you love giving away people's locations, don't you, Steve?
He said Brentwood. Look, I'm not going to.
You drug him into it.
They lived in Brentwood too, but that's whatever.
Different Brentwood.
So it was
totally different Brentwood.
But I mean, but we still have that. That doesn't leave you though. You know, it's just
it's ingrained.
But we're also in jobs and around people sometimes where there's some food that gets put down on the table that it's like I can't just go. I'm not eating that. You know, it's like okay, I'll try it. You know?
I've gotten better with age about the
same.
pickiness of.
I know.
And really, it started the engagement dinner that I kind of winged and looked like I planned for years in advance. With I proposed to my wife. We were in Santorini in this cliffside restaurant. Like a Bettis is the name of it.
Yeah, broke. I know. It sounds broke. You sound broke as hell.
Well, that's not the.
I'm glad you two make it. I really do. If you ever need some cash.
Well, there was an 11-course meal.
Listen, it's the speed. The speed of the delivery is like, okay, so you're telling the truth.
I know. Yeah, it was. But no, dude, you're right though. And it's like, okay, you see that, and and you get to eat those meals, and and you and I are not like they joke about Blanket Baker. You and I are not like the finest meats and cheese type of guys. Like we'll go
like
to
a good
fast
charcuterie.
Food. Yeah, right. Yeah, like that's my
charcuterie board.
Yeah, that's my. But we'll still eat that. But you're right. When you get to that, Marcus, when you're eating a meal that's like, okay, is when they put it down on the plate and you're like, there's not enough food here to eat.
Yeah.
And then you eat it and you're like, I'm full.
It's like on Joe Dirt when they try to, he's like, deer tay. He's like, don't try to church it up their back. I'm reading the menu. I'm like, well, what is this? And it turns out to be, it's just carrots. And
that's a great point. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Most of the biggest meals, or the most expensive, delicious meals, when they first come out, it's like that. What is that? That's not a
farm fresh eggs. I'm like, aren't they all?
I know. No, you're like, they're like, I thought there was carrots, and they're like, well, that's a carrot paste. And I'm like, okay, I didn't know you could make paste.
Yeah, we did a cooking class in Florence, and learned, about certain pastas.
Right.
And it was just so confused by things that were being said. But what is it? I'm not cursing here, but the show Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
SCH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm not cursing.
Well played.
It's a real show.
Of Albano.
Yeah. Nick says the F word and just dumps it.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
What a heathen. But anyway, the folding, you fold it. But there's a episode within that series where they're talking about folding it. They're like, you just fold it. And he didn't, the mom nor the son knew what folding the ingredients were. I still don't know what it means.
I know.
Just whip it.
Yeah, but listen, we have you in, so just join along with us here.
We're talking about
I was going to say,
sports.
we got
I was going to say, I drug everybody into it with the caviar conversation.
It's an important segment.
I know. By the way, really quick, one last thing I've got to ask you, because I've thought about it myself. Meta glasses. Ooh, okay, you're wearing them now. Okay, all right, yeah. How do you like them? Like, are they
the new version?
Okay,
self-stabilization. They're 3 minute long. They're awesome.
Okay,
all you have to do is
and now
I can talk to it, be like, hey Meta, start video.
Oh, no kidding, and it just don't.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You can hand controls. There's quite a few things.
Okay, because I almost grabbed a pair. And I was like, I don't know. I can't wear them right.
I'll get you 30% off, I believe.
Okay.
As a Remax Torchbearer.
Oh, well, then maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're fun.
Been best friends for 20 years, so I think you could do a little something.
Brother.
Yeah.
It's like,
wait a minute, rocking his.
You got the plug already?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. Which, by the way, Josh has his video guy in here, and this is the last thing I want to say before we just we'll just get back into it and let Josh join us with the conversation. He has his video guy in here, and Marcus, when I say this dude is one of the best, it's Dean Gibson.
Night Owl.
That's his name. All right, he is one of the best video guys you will ever see. So I didn't even know Dean, right? But Josh had videos made from like when he was out in Vegas doing some different things. And Josh, I'm not lying. I wrote you and I was like, who does your video, dude? I'm like, that is pro. I mean, that it's crazy how good your videos are.
He does a good job of making me look cool.
Seriously. he was like, oh, it's Dean Gibson, man. He's like, yeah, no, he said he was down in Atlanta. He worked with rappers down in Atlanta. He did all this stuff. Like, when I say a pro video guy, this dude is pro video.
I mean, he could literally make, like a movie.
Yes.
Best editors around. I mean,
I know.
Also, he knows how to capture angles.
Oh, I know, 100%. Like,
he's a master of the art.
I mean, just watching.
And I love watching those videos of people making videos.
Right. And Marcus, you would love it because some people they're kind of like, oh man, videos in here. It doesn't bother me at all. Mark's them. I mean, you could put the camera right here in my face and I would, whatever, man, I'm fine. Like I understand. I enjoy watching how they work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he is just, excellent. So I wanted to make sure you got his props on the air, man, because
I don't know if I'll ever get comfortable in front of the camera, knowing I'm, being recorded, but he's good at just kind of catching me.
Well, I look,
and if you trust the cameraman, like they know what you'll like and won't like.
Yes. I am far more attractive than Josh, so that's why I guess the camera doesn't bother me.
You're still an 8, buddy, but Remington is 9.
Right? Like, I mean, maybe it's the body. I don't know, but
looking hella fit, bro.
Hey, dude, I am down like 70 pounds. Like I'm not going to be a chubby coach.
No, it's hard to respect that.
It's just like, who is that guy?
You need your players to be scared of you.
Yeah, and I'm just up there like eating, like run. Like no, not gonna happen.
Faster.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Marcus, I'll start it here, and then we can go from here. Josh, you've always season ticket holder for ever since I can remember. I mean, gosh,
those were my grandparents'
tickets. I know.
Those were my grandparents.
I would always wait for Don Shepard or Poppy to call. And I was like, okay, I'm going to have tickets from somebody, right? Yeah. But you, as we head into this football season, I mean, there's a lot of excitement. Obviously, you got a big opener, and just, I mean, I you can talk completely from a fan's point of view. Is kind of what I love to hear, man. Just what's kind of your excitement going into football, basketball, just the fall fall and winter seasons, right?
It is wild to me that summer is pretty much already over, and the first game of the year is
We're
coming
just
up.
old now, so it goes by so fast.
Days are long, but the years go by fast.
I know.
That's a true statement. I didn't fully understand when I was
Very
younger, but I'm actually not going to be able to go to Nashville for the opener, which is salty about. There's something that was already arranged ahead of time, but I was just down in Nashville for the Remax Broker Owner Conference. Not last week, the weekend we just had, the weekend before last. Love Nashville, great town, a lot of fun.
Right.
Ole Miss is going to be a tough game, but you never know. I mean,
and there's just overall excitement, though, is what I like.
Oh yeah,
like there's overall, we're back
across
to,
the board. The excitement across the board.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a good litmus test, like a litmus test to see how we stack up against the SEC.
Right, I know. See, and listen, there's part of you that just wants to win because of that, but there's still. It goes back to I think the best thing about Louisville football over the years was when we felt like it doesn't matter who we play.
Oh, we're smashing them. We're scoring 50.
Bring Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart in here on a Thursday night, and you know what? They might beat us, but gosh dang it, they're going to be in for a war.
And I'm going to put up some numbers.
We've been,
and I'm going to put up numbers.
Games. Yeah. Oh, air raid.
Remember
the Braun play where he would fake the handoff and then put the ball behind his back and bounce for like probably 2 seconds.
And the tight end would just
speaking of, really quick, Steve, let me play this clip.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I think we could be one of the best offenses in the nation, and that's like we just got to come together more and just harp on the details and just effort-wise. Like I think just straining to the whistle because we got playmakers. You hold your block 1 extra second, like Isaac Brown's out there in protection. You got Trey Richardson. Like you just need a glimpse. So just straining to the echo of the whistle, I feel like. But this is the most talented offense I've been around. I think we could be.
Love that.
Was that Brody Foley?
Brody Foley.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of sound like Buddy on the road trip.
I know, right?
You want to know one of the funnest things, Steve? I think we both started there, or we both had a good appreciation for it.
I'm listening.
Big time players who transfer in, and you always get that interview where they say, "This is the best." These are the coolest people I've been around. It started with Carlin Jones, and then since then, it's like we started like having an ear for how excited. Go ahead.
Well, there was a conversation that happened up at Double Dogs that now I talk about it earlier this summer when Cohen Entringer first got here, and the safety from Iowa, and he was team captain over there at Iowa. He's big.
Coop Dejean's my boy, by the way.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So
okay.
Okay. How about that? Well, he's all we got. He is the best of us.
Right? Yeah. He puts on for our. I don't want to say delegation, but
Cooper Dejean is the best of us. All right.
He's definitely a very athletic.
I know.
Light pigmentation.
Yeah. Right.
Gentleman.
He is. We all have a soft spot for him. But Cohen Entringer,
sneaky athletic.
Yeah, right.
He could probably windmill dunk.
Have you ever seen the videos of him dunking in high school?
No.
Holy
I have
crap.
seen Coop. I mean, even recently. Yamming with.
He is in high school. His film is nuts.
I believe it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's not, but Cohen Entringer is there. He had just gotten into Louisville. He'd been here for a couple of weeks, and to hear him, he was like, and this conversation was passed on to me. There was a conversation with some luminaries, and the way he was like, this defense could be the most talented group of guys I've ever been around. And you're like, this is a dude who's coming from Iowa, who was a Big Ten defense, a place that's known for defense, right? He was an all conference defender, all this. And I remember hearing that, and I was like, Marcus, immediately I go, either he's just trying to make us feel good, or we got something here. And as this offseason has went on, you just keep hearing it, man. You just keep hearing it. People are like, dude, this is one of the best collection of dudes I've ever seen.
You could tell he's being genuine. That wasn't some hype,
Yeah.
No, his face
speak that was being 100% authentic.
His face was lit up. Kind of had that like, I'm ready to get out there with these guys and see what we can really do.
Oh yeah, run somebody over.
I know, and that's a big tight end. And Brody Foley. He's got the chance to be, because that's kind of the one position. granted, Jamari Johnson left, but that's kind of the one position that I thought when we got Brom that
utilizing the tight end.
I was like, hey, the tight end that's kind of been underwhelming.
You were tight end there for a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was my I mean, it was all states. That's whatever.
Yeah,
but let's not bring up my stuff here. I hate talking about myself. But it's like, I don't want to talk about me. But no, man, it was, speaking of that, by the way, since we are talking about that, I'll talk about it real quick. Dr. Nunley, we were in the suite and I was with, and Charity was there. And I'm like, so Brennell walked in and Gary Barnage, both of them walked in. And I was like, next time if you ever think about making fun of dear old Steve and you're like, oh, he didn't make it. I'm like, you look at those two guys. That's why I didn't make it. Okay? You take that up with God.
Yeah, you say you're good, and then you go play.
And you walk in and see that, and you're like, and Brent, and listen, Barnage, Brennell's still around town here. Gary Barnage, I hadn't saw him in years. His neck is like you couldn't put your hands around his neck, dude. It's like, those two guys were two of the guys that were in there, in that room, and then you're like,
built different.
Yeah, I know. I played center at Bullet Central. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
I mean, we were good.
It's
not like, but there's an elite athleticism that, I thought I was good.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You just don't,
And I was quickly humbled in the AAU circuit my junior year.
But you appreciate it. The older you get, the more you appreciate like when I see these young kids now and when I'm talking to these players and you appreciate hey man, there's always somebody out there working hard.
Oh,
you've got to remember that story every day.
There's a guy from an AAU team. Yep. He coached the La Familia team.
Okay.
He's a Louisville guy, played at Moore, Jasmar Ferguson. I think he holds a record for
Jazz Ferguson.
Most points scored.
Good dude.
Love the guy. Awesome. He's had a great career overseas.
Yeah, him and T. Commodore was over there.
That story,
that
story
they're both great guys.
I think that story, Steve, single-handedly, like not single-handedly, but accounted for about 70% of Jalen making it to the NFL. Just
absolutely.
The fear that
hey man,
somebody right now, when you are getting,
you got up at 5, somebody got up at 4.
Yep.
And that guy's coming after you.
Even if you have to make that up in your head, like you don't know of somebody specifically.
Well, you kind of do.
I do it to myself. Yeah. I won't even mention the name that I use whenever I have to kind of walk in, whenever I'm, wanting to hit the F it button and kind of check out.
Yep.
I'm like, nope. So-and-so is, out there doing this.
Yeah, he's out. That person's out there this morning putting together a promo package, putting together something, doing.
Bring out the beast sometimes.
Right.
It's you either have the competitive nature and the winning spirit, or you don't. It's called having that dog.
Right. It is, but it also applies when and that's kind of why I love starting a season with an Ole Miss. Because I don't have to make anything up.
My off season has that boogeyman out there.
Yes.
Yeah. No, this is coming out first round.
Yeah. I don't have to make up like, well, there's teams out there. It's like, no, Ole Miss is out there.
But
they're working harder than you.
But then when the boogeyman punches you right in the face, it's the worst.
Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Oh, and Chambliss is out there and he's handing it to Lacey, and you're like, oh, Jesus God, no, not like this.
I thought I was prepared.
Don't you do me like this. Yeah.
I went all the way down to Orlando when we opened with Alabama.
I know.
Ouch.
I know.
On my birthday, my dog had died.
Wait.
My son was born that day.
Wait, we're not talking about Tua Tagovailoa Alabama game.
Yeah.
Was that in Orlando?
Concussions.
Yeah, it was in Orlando, man.
No, Josh. No, Josh. No.
Uh-oh.
That was not pre-concussion.
Well, these were high school related, and then college, resets. It's like on Varsity Blues.
We concussed Tua on that touchdown. He should not have been playing.
Yeah, he went into a different mode.
Yeah, I know. Because when he hit the ground,
his head bounced and he grabbed his ears.
He grabs his ears.
Yeah.
And it's like that. He was hearing ringing like that. Yeah. That's exactly what he was hearing right there. You get when you've been around sports long enough and somebody's head hits the ground and they go like this, they're hearing a ringing and you don't know where it's coming from. Yeah,
I had to tell I had to tell LaDon, I was like, oh, he got a concussion. And she was like,
yeah.
What do you mean he's throwing up? I was like, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, don't let him sleep.
Yeah, for the love of God, don't let that kid sleep, man. Yeah.
Go ask him who's the president, what day it is.
He's not okay.
October.
It was but that was I know Xavier was born that day actually, and then I watched the game that night. It was just it was awful. It was like,
first drive.
Then it was the student body left thing that killed it for me.
I know
because they just just pitched it, man, and it was like they can run that play every single.
They bring one extra lineman on the side, and they're like, hey. We're going there. There's no trickeration here. We're running it right
told
there.
us exactly.
I know. And that's kind of what you do.
We
when
were
you bring
outmatched. And unfortunately, and that's to the point of, we're not there, I think, especially this season and moving forward.
Yeah.
Because was that Petrino's last season?
Yeah, that was the year ended up just going to hell in a handbasket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a lot going. He had just lost his father. That we were changing over a whole administration.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was pretty paranoid that they were coming after him already. And there was a lot going on that went beyond just we were not
and that's
good.
another renewed energy with this fan base now too about like we're finally over that proverbial piano BS.
It does.
It's
it
like,
does.
Yes.
That goes back to the beginning question, when I say, how's your excitement about the macro of Louisville? I think that part of it's over. You don't have to love everybody that's in, but you feel like they're in and they're for you.
They're all in.
I mean? Yeah, I don't have to agree with every decision Josh Hurd makes, but I feel like Josh Hurd's all in. And I'm like, okay.
No doubt.
That's what I need to know. Yep. I need to know you're all in for the university. And when I feel like that, I'm good.
Well, I renewed my season tickets because I didn't know anything about Pat Kelsey pre-conference.
Right.
After his press conference, called up the boy right after that.
Because he sold us, man. You're all in.
My season ticket holder guy, I won't drop his name. It's not Larry. Another guy over there. But when we're supposed to get DJ, we're getting DJ. I know. I was at coffee with him multiple times. I said, we're not getting him.
Yeah, I know.
And we're going to be, I was like, no.
I'm a hopeless romantic. No. I think we.
Yeah, I just knew a little bit too much, and
I know
it went the way that.
But the moment. But here's the thing: when Pat Kelsey, because I was on the air, so that's one thing about me. Like, and this we have to. You know how I feel because it's public, right?
Yeah.
So I was on the air when Pat Kelsey got hired, and I'm like, I don't like this at all. And then 2 weeks later, or 2 days later, I'm standing at a press conference, and I'm going. I'm in.
But it goes back to it goes back to what you said though, as far as saying I trust the people in position that they are not in sabotory mode. They are not in CYA mode. They're trying to.
And none of that has to do. Let me be clear really quick. I always like to clear this up because none of that has to do with Vince Tyree. I think Vince Tyree was all in. I think he was doing a great job. So I always,
we lost the Hall of Fame.
AD
and basketball coach.
I always like throwing that out there that he kind of is. I don't think the people above him were, and any board, president, everything. I think was all a mess at that point. But I always like to kind of remove him from that conversation.
Oh yeah, he should have a huge statue.
He was great. He was great for me, and he was great to me and Marcus. And I thought he did a good job coming in, picking that up, and from Tom because Tom's a legend, man. You know. And so, anyways, that was just I do like to point that out. Hey, okay, real quick before we get you out of here, you have a program here
for
okay,
Marcus.
Am I allowed to accept?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
it
is a 2001 program. Marcus Maben on the front.
The media guide, hard copy. Nick can't read.
This is Marcus. But he's visual. He's a visual learner.
Oh, it does have pictures.
Tell both of you. That's awesome.
Yeah, right.
That is awesome.
Now show the other. Yeah, look. That's Marcus on the back. How about that?
Ooh.
Rashad Brooks, Marcus Maben, white dress. Is that white shoes?
Look at those loafers.
Okay.
He wore those to church.
What did they tell you? Because they had to have told you, like, hey, this is for the program.
Denny probably just said dress nice.
Yeah, like I got to hear the story because I know you know the picture.
I think it was a myself and Rashad thing.
Yeah, you're sitting on a like a picnic table, middle of campus. Looks like
that's when they first built.
field.
That's when they first built the softball field.
Yep,
that's right.
You are
looking handsome.
I mean, Rashad looks nice, but you clearly brought it more than he.
I think we were just like let's get kind of clean.
You did. I guess you both did kind of black and white. I mean, that was. Yeah, I mean, you got the white shoes, no socks. It's a good look.
It's a good look, and it's I feel like that'd be something cool to have. I don't know if you had it laying around. I'm sure you have all sorts of cool memories.
It was the very baggy era though.
Yeah, which hey, it's come full circle now. You can't go anywhere without seeing extra baggy. It's like those Jinko or Junko.
Is it going back to extra baggy?
Oh, it's gotten ridiculous. Yeah, I saw Casey Pryor.
I did see that.
I was like,
I did see that.
You could fit 4 people in one leg, but
these are great. Yeah,
but yeah, which in these programs I got because those are from they would send them with your actual physical season
tickets. Yeah.
Now it's all digital, but yeah. I didn't know if you had this one or not.
I appreciate.
I will pass this along to him for sure. Yeah, I will definitely.
But I'll accept for sure.
Yeah. No. Yep. I won't give out your address like Rummage likes to, dox people. But if you want to swing by my office, I can bring it there too.
I do know exactly where to find you.
Not that your office is close to him.
I didn't say Ramon.
In Mount Washington. So, anyways, it is. Sorry. I can't wait till the day Marcus gets fully robbed. He comes home, nothing's home in his house.
It was me.
Thank you, Steve.
I owe him money. Yeah, that's what he's going to say. He's going to say, "Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that."
Look, I can see you. Why would your door unlock? When they broke through the window.
Yeah, they totally broke through the window. All right, Josh, listen, man.
Wait, Josh, you got any? Yeah, I was gonna say promo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where can people get a hold of you? Yeah, just
always call, text, reach out. Phone number is 502-216-7590. Kind of talking with a little bit of a lisp. I had some oral surgery last Thursday. I'm still dealing with it.
That's all right.
Not fun stuff.
Yeah.
However, or at Josh Jarbo _Remax on any of the socials. Something cool that I've recently been brought on board with is it's called Remax Golf Lifestyles. It is a partnership for golf communities throughout the country. It's part of the lifestyles of Remax that we're launching, and the golf lifestyles was one of the first of more to come. I think hunting and fishing like lifestyles is coming next because when you're buying a home, it's not just in a community. There's especially if you're a golfer and you're going to be joining a private country club or anything like that. So being a board member with it and it being recently launched, we had Brandon Holtz who won a mid-amateur, which qualified him for the Masters, and then he played in the US Open. He just won again, sponsoring him, and just have some really exciting things going for that. So if you're a golfer and have questions about real estate, I'm well versed in both.
Okay, all right. That's
a nice anytime, Josh. Appreciate the media guy too as well. Appreciate the comment.
We'll get this. We'll you stop by, pick that up from him.
Yeah, we'll coordinate.
That's nice. But yeah. Anyways, Josh, thank you for being in here with us, man. Always welcome. Appreciate everything you do.
Thanks, buddy. Saturday they got a game.
That's right.
Yep. Always got to shout out my boy. Yeah, that's easy.
I see your boy walking past my window now.
Jake just moved. Yeah. Well, I don't want to give his.
I was gonna say, but where did he move to?
Doxing everybody.
I tell everybody, don't tell me where you live. All right.
But go Toast, go Jake, go City.
Yep.
Appreciate you all having me on. Go Cards.
Of course, man.
93.9 The Ville. Quick commercial break. Last commercial break. 93.9 The Ville.
Hey-oh.
Louisville football plays here.
Back at the goal line, sack. Right at the goal line. Is it a safety or not? Lubin got to him.
It's the countdown to kickoff as it's almost game week in the Ville.
I think he's done a really good job. He understands what we're doing. He's into it. I like that he's taking care of the ball, and it's important to him. Every possession matters, and he's been a good leader.
It's the Cards and Ole Miss in Nashville on Sunday, September 6th, and you can hear it here on your flagship home for Louisville football. 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
We are in the thick of summer, and with the hottest days of the year ahead, you're about to find out how strong your cooling system is. And if you find out that it's not ready for the long summer, then call DFH Company 968-6222. Right now, when you buy a complete Train HVAC system, receive 18-month special financing. It's hard to stop a Train, so call DFH 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Hey, Jeff Jewell with Tech Restore. Sick of waiting at the Apple Store? Skip the mall and the madness. At Tech Restore, there's no appointment needed, ever. Just walk in and get Apple certified support right here in Louisville. We offer genuine Apple parts or cost-saving solutions, whatever works best for your situation. No long lines, no Genius Bar, just real help, real fast. Visit us in Hikes Point or online at techrestore.com and see all that we offer. Tech Restore, saving your one device at a time.
Nathan Huber here with ESPN Louisville. I've been a member at Wildwood Country Club for over 12 years now. You know what I never have to worry about? Fighting for a tee time or waiting for a pool chair. Life's too short to spend your week all without the long wait list. Plus, for a limited time, there's no initiation fee with a 2-year membership agreement. Call 502-499-1261 to schedule your complimentary tour or visit wildwoodcc.com. See why Wildwood is Louisville's best kept secret.
Hey, this is the Fat Jack, and it's week 0 of college football season, and it is time to go to fatjacksports.com. My gosh, we were off to a great start this year. NFL preseason's deep into profit, and soccer made over 5 games of profit last week alone. Get this weekend only $69 for your week 0 games along with the NFL preseason all the way through Monday. fatjacksports.com, $69 to get on board and consistently make money to open the college football season. Fat Jack Sports, no tricks, no gimmicks, just winners.
Louder Than Life, North America's loudest rock and metal festival returns to Louisville this September with My Chemical Romance, Iron Maiden, Tool, Limp Bizkit, plus Pantera, Pierce the Veil, Gojira, Papa Roach, and more. Nearly 200 bands across 7 stages. Louder Than Life at the Kentucky Expo Center, September 17th through 20th. Passes are on sale now, starting at only $1 down at louderthanlifefestival.com.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46, and I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Here's what you missed on The Drive with Mark Ennis.
And I think it's pretty fascinating that it's somebody like LSU or Louisville, signing somebody in the NBA level, that it's on this one level. I think the gut reaction for some people is to say, like, this feels desperate. But look who's doing it. It's the teams that are the absolute most committed here, who are absolutely dialed in for rosters as good as they could possibly be. It's the big boys that are doing it.
The Drive, weekdays 3 to 6 on 93.9 The Ville.
of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course, they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let's Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964. Also, take everything positive that I just told you about Citadel Roofing and Construction and apply it to window installation as well. Not only will it do wonders for the aesthetics of your home, but you'll save a ton in energy bills. So remember, Citadel Roofing and Construction and Citadel Window Installation, 502-219-7964 today.
It's good stuff, man.
So, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Tight end rooms, coach.
Yeah.
We just kind of went down that road a little bit.
Yeah, that's our guy, man.
Your position, how like it's gone through the first couple of weeks, and
yeah,
get ready for the game.
I think our group's had a good camp. I think you always have your up and down. Some days are better than others, but I think we've continually get better all camp. We've gotten more physical. We've understood, what our job is to do and how we're going to do it. I think now we just have to get all the little fine points of going into the game. Then you don't have to know as much. You get it a little smaller and you just have the game plan. Right now, Jeff has a big playbook and there's a lot to know. And I think they've done a good job of learning, a good job of working hard at it and executing it. But now as we get a little closer to the game, it'll be the game plan, and then we can get everything, every little detail of every play, how we got to execute it down, and that'll help us.
How much do you expect out of the tight end room in this opening game?
I'll be honest. I'm probably setting the standard too high, because I really am a big believer in Brody Foley. I'm a believer in the depth we have at that position, and I'm a big believer in Paul Petrino. And I do wonder, I think in my mind, I'm already preparing myself for, you're going to be disappointed. Because I see every scenario I play out in my head, I leave Nashville going, hey, well, we do got a tight end room, man. You know what I'm saying?
Am I done with Jaleel Skinner?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think he could still be a piece for us. I mean, when you look at that tight end room and you have Foley, everybody believes is going to be the guy. Got Justin Reed, the kid to come in from Tulane. I thought he was really impressive. I think Skinner's right there, and there was a couple others of when it kind of got out there to watch. I mean, here's the thing I love about the room. They look the part. I mean, the tight end room looks like, and past a couple, where the last couple of years it's been like, oh, there's a couple dudes, but I mean,
do you say tight end room because it doesn't seem like we've had like a workhorse tight end since Ford?
Yeah, a little bit, because I mean, but it's we're
going to grade them as a room, not individuals.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and this is pretty much the room for me. Justin Reed, he's a senior, played at Tulane. He's 6'5", 260. Brody Foley, fifth-year guy, played at Tulsa, 6'6", 260. Julius Miles is a freshman. He's 6'6", 220. Jaleel Skinner's a fifth-year guy, 6'5", 230. Dylan Messman is a junior, 6'5", 240. And then Hamilton Atkins is a junior, 6'4", 250. He's the runt of the bunch. 6'4", 250. Like, I just, man, I just think when you look at that as a collective group.
They played some football.
I mean, yeah, right. That's the other thing. I mean, the youngest dudes are the last two I read, 2 juniors, Hamilton Atkins and Dylan Messman. 2 juniors. I mean, the other guy, I'm sorry, Julie Smiles is a freshman. And Julie Smiles is sick. I mean, he jumps out off the page. Listen, and let me do a little high school player profile for Julius Miles real quick. Can I do that?
Yep.
To kind of close it out here. He is, Creighton came back and Creighton told me when we were just having our just nerd out, you know, he was like, oh my God, this kid, you got to see this kid when you get out there. And it was true. He was a 4-star tight end by Rivals out of Freeport High School in Florida. He was ranked the number 86 wide receiver, actually.
Wait,
the number 20.
He was
the number 86 wide receiver.
Okay.
But he was the number 70 or the number 21 tight end, according to ESPN. You want to know how many catches or how many? He had over almost 3,000 yards. He broke the record for career touchdowns at Freeport High School. I'm skipping a bunch. It's stupid. He picked Louisville over UCF, Arkansas, Colorado, Syracuse, Vanderbilt, Michigan State, Mississippi State, Purdue, Pittsburgh. Like, I mean, that's a dude, man. I mean, that's a dude. Like, and he's in your room. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm worried that I'm too confident.
Right.
That I'm just flat out too confident.
Yeah.
That.
But again, this is going to be either Coach Braun or somebody takes the star spot.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, yep. Somebody puts him in a position where it says,
and Coach Petrino. Like, Coach Petrino's a big reason for that for me. I'm a big believer in Paul Petrino
and their development.
His development at that spot. I think he's very good at that. And he's also an analyst for the offense. People forget that too. He's not just a tight end coach. He's an analyst for the offense, which means he's going to have a hand in some of the things that we're, that we're doing. And he's a mastermind, man.
And the function.
Yes.
The overall offensive function.
Yes.
Or the concepts. Yeah. Concepts was the word I wanted to. All right. You want to give a shout out?
Yeah. Huge shout out to my friends over at the Grout Medical Louisville. Give them a call, 502-609-3900. They do regrouting, recalking, cleaning, sealing, tile repair, and replacement. Get them to come out, get them to see that job and know exactly what needs to be done. Give owners Jeremy Wheatley, Audrey, and Marty McGraw a call today. And they will get you taken care of. All right, the window got me. They will, my God, they will get you taken care of. Listen, you'll get a 10% discount and a free estimate. They'll come out, see that job, and like I said, with that customer first mentality. So get over there, check them out. The Grout Medical Louisville, 502-609-3900.
All right, hit it, Nicky. What you got on deck?
What you got, Nick?
Wednesday, baby. So you know that means Phil Baker. We'll play a little fill in the blank.
Yay.
Isaac Trotter was on with us yesterday. Got some sound from that. EMAC, Eric McLean was on the drive with Mark Ennis. We got some sound from
So we
that
had
as
all
well.
this sound today.
What?
We had Isaac Trotter talking about Louisville. Eric McLean talking about Louisville.
And UK.
Thanks.
That was Isaac Trotter.
Whatever.
You know what time he emailed
did not
Steve?
talk about UK yesterday.
Steve, do you want to know what time Nicky emailed that?
I'm listening.
10:52.
This mother
10:52, Steve.
Of children.
I was training the interns.
Is when he emailed this content.
Well, that's okay, because Luke took his job today anyway. So.
93.9 DeVille. Appreciate you, Nick. And Steve, listen, Steve wasn't bullshit. Luke, you better see how much free time you got, Luke. You better start opening up your schedule. we got new interns on the loose. All right, salute, good people. Yeah, I guess I get with y'all tomorrow. Later.